but it's all Tango Jewel. Congrats a lot, sticking to its guns, but Tango Jewel won easily by 3 lengths.
G'day guys, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. We didn't have many runners through the week, but I thought they all competed really well, and I was quite impressed with a lot of their performances, to be honest. Probably no more than this girl here, Tango Jewel. She jumped straight to the front, she got the run of the race, and yeah, she was too good. She was probably a right race. She drew a good gate, blinkers on first time, which she certainly works up here at track work a lot sharper with the blinkers on, and she translated that to a race. Right under Robin Peck, he's had probably a bit of a tough time with this filly, sort of early days, and yeah, gets on great with her now, and they're 2 peas in a pod, and yeah, it really showed the other day with their performance that she did everything right, and she was too good. The other runners, Azoia, on the same day. That day it was pretty hard to make ground, and I thought that she was wide sort of a lot of the way, and but she kept finding the line really well. So that was 14.50, so we'll try and look for a mile sort of maiden for her. She can draw a gate, posse up a little bit closer. She'll be sort of powering the line, and I would imagine she'd be pretty hard to beat. Probably the horse in form of the stable, Diamond Luke. He won 2 starts ago, and he ran a great third the other day. He was off the track at Moe. He just would have been about in the town of Moe, as wide as he was, but he kept storming to the line, and he's always a horse that I've questioned his genuineness, but I thought the other day was probably almost a career best run, just with the run in transit he had, and yeah, he kept coming pounding the line. So we'll find another race for him in 2 weeks' time, and he'll be right around the money again. Pretty quiet week on the racetrack this week, but one runner we definitely will have is Phoenix Affair tomorrow at Geelong. Jack Hill rides. I think there's probably one horse to beat, Mick Price's horse to beat in the race, but I think among the rest of them, she should be around the mark. So she had her first start, and I thought she was okay. She's just a bit green. She sort of wanted to get out and run off the track and things like that, and it was probably just the barrier that she drew. So I think if she can sort of find the rail and sort of be a bit more closer in the run, then she should be around the mark. She's a horse that she tried up okay at Geelong, so we'll race at Geelong tomorrow, 1,200 metres. So a lot of ticks in the boxes. Always good to take sort of mainly the home track. I think that it sort of suits them. So Phoenix Affair, I expect a much more improved performance if she can sort of be around the place getters. That'd be pretty good for her, I think. G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse is a horse called Hellofastorm. She's been a bit of a work in progress, this horse. She was sort of pretty sort of revvy and highly strung, and as a young horse, but yeah, we sort of still probably treat her with a little bit of caution, but no, she's come really good. She's had a good break now. She's come back. She's a 3-year-old, so she's ready to go. She's had all her education preps and things like that. So no, she hopefully will get her the races this time in. She's obviously a grey, so greys on wet tracks. That's always a good punting philosophy. So but she's actually retired Young Hostess, and she's actually a relative of Young Hostess by Puissance de Lune. So he's doing a pretty good job, Puissance de Lune. I'd imagine she's sort of a mile plus sort of horse. Yeah, she just seems one of those horses that works out on the track all day, and you can bowl her, 5 laps and things like that, and she wouldn't blow a candle out. So she's obviously got a big set of lungs on her, and yeah, I think that'll sort of translate well this time of year coming into the winter, and yeah, can't wait to get her to the racetrack, because she's certainly been a horse that people have spent a long time with her, so it's always good to see those horses go to the track, and hopefully she can perform and do us proud. That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Yeah, good week on the racetrack. Tango Jewel winning, and the other horses running really well, so stable's going well. As for this week, Phoenix Affair will fly the flag for the stable. Hopefully she can run well at her home track at Geelong. Got a fair few trialling next week at Geelong, up the back straight on the grass, so a few horses resuming, so it's always good to see how they've come back, and a few horses sort of not far off, ready to rock and roll. We'll be sort of, I know we're pretty quiet this week, but the following week and over the weekend we'll ramp it right up, and hopefully we can keep the stable form going, and yeah, it's good to see coming into the middle of the winter. Until next week, see you later. Yeah, either run home into a place and sorry. She probably got the right run in the race. She come off the sorry, start again.
Down. Yeah, we're doing it.